Hello everyone and welcome back to Manon Joy Pack. Today we have another exciting episode for you guys. I'm your host, Shannon. It's good to see you guys. Welcome back to the chat. If you guys are new here, thank you guys so much for coming. Like I said, we've got another really cool episode for you guys today. If you're just now tuning in, so today we're somewhere really interesting. This is in a place called Jongro. This is like central northern Seoul almost. But essentially this is Changsin-dong Toy Street. So as you guys will notice kind of behind me, we've got an interesting mix of things going on. We've also got these two statues here kind of representing the Toy Street. So kind of like you would suggest, we are going to be looking for some toys today, but it wouldn't be an episode with me if we weren't doing something DIY. So we're going to be walking through the streets trying to find something cool. Maybe we'll pop in and out of a couple toy stores, but either way it's going to be a really exciting episode today. So you guys can go ahead and follow me. So like I said, we are in Changsin-dong. This is the Toy Street. So as you guys can see, there's lots of different stuff going on. They've got different kinds of toys. There's all kinds of like animatronics, anything from like Legos to plushies. I've even seen some of the old-fashioned toys like Rock'em Sock'em robots, for example. They've got a couple of my favorite things as well, like those little balls that you throw up in the air and then they like expand essentially. They've got some decorations for the house. They've got toys for all age ranges as well. Anything from like anime to water guns. There is really no sort of limit here for the kinds of toys that you can have. Child's paradise, it actually is. I was just talking to the team before as we were kind of walking through here. I have a little sister and she would die here. She would absolutely love it. They have literally everything. I've been eyeing a couple of things as we walk on by as well. They've got some little decorations and lights for the room, all kinds of like plates, literally everything, guys. I can't express that enough. Okay, Stash, so many cute stuffs. Yes, there's definitely a lot of stuff. Butterfly theme. Dad, you know me very well. Yes, there is going to be a little bit of a butterfly theme going on today. Something along the lines of butterflies and flowers. Or I was thinking, I get compared to Bubbles from Powerpuff Girls often, so maybe I'll do something Bubbles themed. Not really sure where we're going to go yet. I just know that I'm going to be creating something a little bit different today. We're actually going to be heading right in here today, so we're going to go ahead and get started. There's all kinds of things. They've got an entire wall of just like Barbie collections, different types of Legos, all kinds of things that you guys can come in and enjoy. But what we're looking for is something a little bit more DIY. So we're gonna go try to find something that I can create. Oh my goodness, I used to have this. In the States we called it Floam. Dad, if you remember me getting this everywhere, I'm sorry. We've also got like some fun putty, things like that. We're gonna be looking for something that's a little bit more glass. So right here, glass deco. Glass deco. So we're going to be decorating some little glass ornaments. It's not actually glass, you guys. I don't think Koreanet trusts me that much. Smart move, most likely. But anyway, it's going to be kind of reminiscent of glass. So essentially it's like we're using this sort of foam material, and over the course of around 8 hours it's going to get harder and it turns into sort of a glass situation. So I'm actually going to be making a not like a wind chime, but sort of a hanging decoration essentially. So I'm going to be making this for my room. I'll post it on my story later when the finished product is dry. But of course I do want to make this for you guys today. It's super cool. I haven't ever seen anything like it, but because it takes so long to dry, I want to be able to make something that I can finish within the time frame. So right here next to it, we're going to be using clay. Also, this one looks a little bit expensive though. I think we're gonna have to go with the cheaper one here. And Dad, there's the elephant for you. So we're also gonna be using this. This is clay. So we're gonna be using clay essentially. This is basically kind of like that dry, puffy foam clay. So a little bit lighter, a little bit easier to mold, but I'll be able to make two things for you today. So I'm really excited about that. All right, you guys, so we're down here. We've got our two objects, and we're gonna go ahead and get started. So like I said, this should be just over 10,000원, so it shouldn't be too bad. So there you can see there's the total, 10,000원, 500원. 네, 감사합니다. All right, so we've got our change. I definitely have a little bit of leftover budget to grab some coffee, and we're gonna go ahead and head out to the cafe. So we're gonna go out back to the street where we can see all different types of toys, fun things for me to probably spend my $4 on later. But other than that, we've done our shopping and now it's time to get crafting. Isn't it getting hot in Korea yet? Yes, it is starting to get a little bit warm out, hence me wearing some shorts and a t-shirt today. It's thankfully not super hot and humid yet. There does become a time in the middle of summer around like August or July when it gets almost unbearable. It is so hot here. Was she more of a tomboy when she was younger? She was awesome on her little karaoke machine. She loves critter hunting in her little red wagon, but also cried when she had to take her dress off for bed. Dad, you gotta get out of the chat. You're reading me out loud to everybody right now. I'm headed there in October, so I love getting your ideas of things to do and where to go. Oh my goodness, October is a perfect time to come to Korea because the major part of like the heat and the summer is starting to leave, but it's not super cold yet. And my favorite thing about that particular time frame is right around October, you'll get this beautiful, like bright, vibrant yellow color in all the trees. And it's just before the rain starts to fall and like things start to get kind of wet and yucky for winter time. October is perfect, so well done with that. If you're coming here in October, something that I have to recommend is definitely going to see the palaces. I would suggest going to Insadong and Ikseongdong. If you're curious about what those places look like, you can tune back in actually to the Hide and Seek with Kokuni series. I went there for my birthday to Insadong and it was absolutely lovely. So highly recommend going to check out that place. There's lots to see, lots to do. But it's a slight blend of kind of traditional and modern parts of Korea. So really, really cool. Can't recommend it enough. All right, you guys, so we're here at the cafe. As you guys can see, this one is a little bit more Hanok style. If you walk inside here, there's kind of this wood paneling going on. So we're actually just going to be taking a seat right here, and we're going to go ahead and get started with some of our arts and crafts. But here we are, so we're going to go ahead and get started with this. First is the glass deco, and then of course we'll go into the putty and we'll make some of this. I do have a little bit of clips to mess with. I'm not sure why they were given to me, but I'm gonna try to use them. I feel like it's kind of like a escape room situation. If it's put here for me to use, there's probably a reason, right? All right, so here we go. This is the kind of putty paint situation that I was talking about, you guys. I believe inside the box you'll get things like stencils. So you're given some outlines of things that you could possibly use or draw. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and start with the sunflower then. So I'm gonna put this over it, which is this little piece of plastic. Well shaped. See, this is the part where like when I actually start the DIY, I kind of forget that I'm live on YouTube right now. So I'm just gonna kind of make a little light spattering, and then I'm gonna put some what I think to be pink on top of it. Wow, there's a confetti one. There's a glow in the dark one. Hold on, that changes things, guys. I didn't realize I had options. Confetti? What does that mean? What does that mean, confetti? Does that just mean sparkles? I don't know. Quote Shannon. If you don't know what you're doing, then it doesn't matter what you do. Isn't that similar to like an Alice in Wonderland quote? I believe so. It's if you don't know which direction you're going, then it doesn't matter which direction you go. I'm just gonna mix, mix, mix. Don't get closer. You're showing my mistakes. All right, so good enough. We've got kind of a pink and yellow situation. Oh, wow, I didn't even notice this. Look, we've got extra tips, so you can make it even more fine-tipped point. Or if you do what I just did and you mix all the colors together when you're not supposed to, you can fix it later. I don't like that. I don't like the black. It feels too harsh. I want it to be brown, like a sunflower. So I've just been given the instruction that I can actually use a fan to help this dry a little bit faster. Fill it in. Looks kind of messy, but all right, so that's essentially how it works. I'm gonna try to get a little bit more creative. I'm gonna do some of my own here and see what I can come up with. In the meantime, I'm gonna set this up to dry. Ooh, they got settings. Easy breezy, beautiful cover girl. Just kidding. Okay, so now I'm back on the track. Let's go ahead and do a butterfly. There's a couple different ways I could do this. Yeah. Okay, not too bad. Actually, fun fact, guys, I'm really not good at drawing butterflies at all. Drawing without a pattern, you're really artistic. It is the very prettiest blue. Blue with black stripes. Oh, I like that idea. I'll do blue with black stripes and or, there we go. A little bit of black. What if I drag it down? Ooh, that's pretty. I think I kind of messed it up with the pink in the middle would be so sweet. See, look at this, guys. We're not even using green. How did I get green on me? I don't know how this happens. I like it so far. I think it's pretty. Do you like it? Not too bad, right? That way when I layer it and do like a wind chime situation, it's just like some cool blues and blacks. Okay, close enough. So I made a bunch of weird shapes. And that's as good as that's gonna get. Glass ornaments for now. Dun-dun-dun. Featuring special guests, green and yellow. This one shouldn't take too long. I'm very confident in my ability with modeling clay here, so let's give it a shot. These are our color options. Quite a bit that we can use. Maybe don't drop everything. A bowl to put your keys in once it dries. Oh, very good idea. So as she suggested, you actually can make this into something that dries. It will harden over time. So you can see I'm just kind of blending colors here. Mixing in and out. This is really fun. This is kind of my too much gene activating again. I just wanna play. I don't even wanna make anything. I just wanna play with it. Look at that! Look at the color! Oh, that is so pretty. I love that. I actually like this. I have no idea what I'm gonna use this for, but perhaps I'll just set it on my shelf. I built a bunch of shelves yesterday. Kinda looks like a heart. What if I make it into a butterfly? Why am I whispering? Okay, so now we've got our little butterfly bowl. I'm very happy with that. I don't know what I'm gonna use this for, but I think it's really cute. Okay, time's up. I made something that counts. There was no rules. Check the fine print, you guys. There was no rules. This is my nabi bowl. Here. As always, thank you guys so much for supporting Koreanet. We love you, I love you, and I will see you guys next week.